Today we're going to put together some of the things that we've been learning over the last few weeks, and we're going to do what we call a body scan. Now, a body scan can be done in different ways and taking a very short period of time or a very long period of time. It completely depends on what time you've got available and what you're wanting to do. It can be done sitting in a sitting position, as you might be just now. It could be done in a standing position, probably, and it can also be done lying down. And I must admit that I quite enjoy doing a body scan meditation if I'm having problems trying to get to sleep. If I'm in my bed, I will often just begin a body scan meditation, and I usually find that about halfway through, well, I don't know what's happened because I've gone to sleep. But it's not all about going to sleep or relaxing, it's just becoming aware. But I'm just giving a few ideas for what it can be used for. So for right now, it's up to you. You can sit down or you can lie down. So get comfortable wherever you are. And again, as always, closing your eyes or softening your gaze really helps to just shut out the distractions. So just if you want to take time to close your eyes just now, I tend to close my eyes as I do this because I go through the practice along with you. So closing our eyes and settling down to notice the breath, which is what we've been practicing over the first few weeks. We always come back to the breath. And just noticing the in-breath and noticing the out-breath. Now, as we settle, we take what I call a torchlight of attention, and I want you to focus that on your left big toe. Just focus your attention on that big toe. And gradually expand the attention to all the toes on that foot. Actually, maybe even pay attention to the space that's between the toes. I'm sure you've never in your life focused your attention on the space between your toes. Now, you might be in bare feet right now. You might have socks on, you might have shoes, trainers, so it'll be different for everybody. You might feel the texture of a carpet, a wooden floor, socks. The experience will be different for everyone. So now let's bring our attention slightly wider and focus now on both feet. So imagine a torchlight, the torchlight of attention spread it over both feet. So the focus is on all toes, all the spaces between your toes, and then gradually across your feet and up to your ankles. And it's just out noticing what's there. Some of us might have a bit of an ache, some of us might feel absolutely nothing. Whatever the experience is, it's the right one. It's where you are right now in this moment. And remembering that every time thoughts pop in, just notice them and put them to one side. And you can go back to them another time if you need to. And if you have had a thought pop in, then just come straight back to the breath and then down to the lower leg, the ankles, and spreading up now to the calves. Be aware of the calves. You might have bare legs, you might be wearing trousers or jeans. You might feel contact with the floor if you're lying down. And the torchlight of attention spreads to the knees. Just focus on your knees. Feel any sensations, cold or hot, tingling, not tingling. And gradually come right up through the thighs. Again, you'll feel the contact either with the chair or the floor, depending on how you're sitting or lying. You may or may not feel material contact with carpet or wooden floor, the chair. Just be aware of your experience. And coming right to your sitting bones, feeling how we're sitting, feel the security and the grounding effect of the chair supporting us, the ground supporting us. Quite often I think of the torchlight of attention as being sort of like a warm, really like a sunlit glow, but again, it's different for everyone. Now our focus of attention will now come up through the spine, come right up the back of the spine. Notice your spine, every single vertebrae. Be grateful that we have our spines to hold us up. Appreciate what we do have. Now you might notice your breath. As you breathe in, you might notice that your back expands a bit at the back. It might not. It depends how you're breathing. And now the glow of that attention is coming right up our back, across the backs of our shoulders, up through our neck, and up the back of our heads, and right the way across. And as that attention comes up and across, it comes down to our forehead. Notice, is your forehead furrowed? Is it in a frown, or is it relaxed? Just notice. Don't have to change it, just notice. And that focus light of attention is coming down across our face, coming down our chest, and expanding now to our arms, our upper arms, our elbows. And as you notice, if you're feeling stiff or sore, you might feel the need to stretch a little or consciously relax. You can, but you can also just notice what you're feeling right now in this moment. And then the attention goes through our hands, right to the very tips of our fingers. So now we're bathed with a massive focus of attention on our whole bodies, excluding all other thoughts. Let's just take a moment and be grateful for the bodies we have. Be grateful for how you are right now, in this moment, right now. We might not be in perfect health. Our bodies might not be perfect, but we're here, and we're grateful to be here. Just take a couple more breaths. So that is, I'm seeing actually on my video, that is bang on 10 minutes, which surprises me. But it can be shorter, it can be much longer, it can be much longer. And again, it can be much shorter. It's completely up to you and, as I said earlier, what time you've got. So basically, it is just noticing. It's not changing, although you might find that you automatically change. If you think, oh, I feel like my shoulder's a bit tense, you might automatically change to try and become a bit more relaxed. But it's not about relaxing, it's about noticing. So anyway, that's a body scan to help you on your way. I hope you have a good week, and I'll see you next week. Bye.